I mean, there's a good chance it won't get rid of them anyway, of them all anyway, because I'm pretty sure one of the bigger uses of Riot's anti-cheat Vanguard is the more significantly more sophisticated hardware bans. As in, people's method of getting around hardware bans is literally selling their computer and buying a new one.
Anything for that free-to-play account in League of Legends, right?
Apparently.
You can play League for free?
Man, that is a fucking traumatizing noise. I felt like I fucked up.
Anyway, Pathfinder, Gatewalkers, go play.
Oh, I lost it. That's right, man. What happened? What happened?
What happened?
Okay, that looks like a much better screen than what I was getting earlier.
What screen were you getting?
I was getting like a different screen, like it was trying to boot up the server or something. Or a shard. Not like the general like downloading world data. It was like kind of like the one that you had earlier with a bunch of loading bars.
Hey, I'm no longer downloading world data.
Spacious pouch type 3.
Wilson's dagger is bad news, huh?
Well, it's mostly because he dropped it.
There's not that many things to the concentrate trait, is there?
Spellcasting.
Yeah. Well, any and all spellcasting, but...
What about the envision trait? Does it carry the concentrate trait?
Yes.
Well,
or
that's
used to.
Pretty much magic items then.
Yeah. I'm looking at synthesizer. Fuck, I can never say it right.
Synesthesia?
Synesthesia, yeah.
Prestidigitation, that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a classic spell, but like...
Predestination.
That clumsy 3 might be pretty worth it, honestly. Because on a success, it's 1 round, and on a failure, it's 1 minute.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Rachel's here. Probably cheese covered Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts.
Bro.
An emulsion, a dairy emulsion.
All flesh is so tempting.
She zhuzhed up some freezer meals, and I'm thankful for it. How do you spell zhuzh?
Shit, did we level up?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going back to bed.
Wall flesh is 2 actions?
Wall flesh is the boss of pre-harm Lizard.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon it.
In fact, summoning Wall Flesh should take no actions because it happens on accident all the time.
I mean, yeah, but it's cutting a balance between happening on accident all the time and trying to make it happen on purpose, throwing the doll in and
Well,
realizing your guide's still
invited
dead.
him to.
It's all the time. It could also take banishment, but, you know, how often do we fight extraplanar things?
While the
I'm just gonna
fighters
get my own
start,
haste. Pinch time.
fighters start at expert level in perception,
Oh, okay.
and I got it at my Exemplar level 9.
I mean, exemplars do a lot of shit. Nerfing the perception is probably.
It's just
Same.
it's crazy how like the difference between the two.
And I think I'm still only trained in perception. So when do I get expert perception? I should check on that. Oh hey, I still have the old version of Black Tentacles. So about that bag of frogs.
Bag of frogs.
Yeah, I think I'd probably get my own answer to that used against me. Of treat the frogs as a single swarm rather than a bunch of individual frogs. Strange Geometry is a really cool spell, but I cannot figure out how to use it in combat. And it's really cumbersome to not use in combat.
Yeah.
You okay with me using secrets and magic spells?
I'm okay with it.
I am too. I'm willing to bet between the three of us we can outvote the DM.
This is a democracy.
You can say this is a democracy.
Yeah.
Vital beacon read.
Did you get all that?
No.
Cool. What? I think she said tell everyone online to have a good game.
Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel.
We will have a
Thanks,
good game.
Rachel. No, I do not. Thank you.
Everybody thanks Rachel. And it says, no, I do not thank you.
No, I do not.
So, 10d6 void damage. And drained 1 on top of that.
But why would you want to avoid damage?
He's avoiding damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm avoiding 10d6 damage. Also, I can target every living creature in a 30-foot emanation. You rip their soul out.
You're getting powerful. We get it.
It's okay. I will literally be ripping the soul out of a body, but the fighter's still going to outdamage me.
Yeah.
I wish summon spells were good.
They are if you're a necromancer. Where can
Like a
you
vampire?
and summon trees?
Don't tempt
I mean,
me.
I feel like summon dragon should be a lot cooler than it actually is.
Can I take the same dedication for the class that I am?
No.
Dang.
Mirror Malefactor is such a cool spell, but honestly, I have way too many will saves as is. Question for the DM.
Okay, where
Are
is he?
my 5th level spells that I... Shit, you're right. A question for the GM. Are the spells that I took on level up already prepped, or do I need to sleep and then prep them tomorrow?
Well, if you play your cards right, the answer to both of those questions is yes.
Play your cards right, kid.
TLDR, you don't technically have them until you prepare them, and arguably, hopefully, nothing happens until you make preparations.
Oh, okay. Mystic Armor gain anything? No, it does not. I get a lot of mileage off of Agonizing Despair. It's a spell I was trying out, but now I think I like it more than I like Slow. But the reason I keep Slow is because it affects actions, and it's a Fortitude save, and I don't have a lot of those. I kind of wish I took Magical Fetters at some point. Actually, can I even take Magical Fetters? I can. They're heightened for haste. Oh, it's 7th level.
Ryan, I took the liberty of increasing your divine font because I didn't believe that you would. Ryan?
Hi.
I took the liberty of increasing your divine font because I didn't think you would.
I appreciate that. I noticed that. I was like, oh, I
Ruthless.
know I didn't do that.
What?
What?
Want want?
These guys go through the portal.
Which guys?
Those guys.
Use guys. Let's just loot everything
Hey, there's a
around.
dagger on the ground.
Yeah.
I identify it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened to
what,
Gibbs?
It literally says the nature of this dagger is bad news.
it's bad news.
Like when I click on it. Did you actually throw in a custom error message for that?
An error message? I believe it's working as intended. So you could identify it, but everyone, the portal, after a few minutes, does begin to waver and shimmer, which is what prompts Snowy Owl to direct her people through the portal. And it looks like Kirrik follows suit. You can grab all this stuff and identify it, but you may miss your portal opportunity if that's more important.
I'll identify it on the other end of the portal. I'm sure that dagger's not gonna instantly, what's it called?
Dematerialize?
No, invest. That's the word.
I should probably move through the portal too.
Making a cool gurgly noise.
Who?
Did we ever figure out what the sketchy ass hand does? Because I don't remember toggling the invested on it.
Well, sir?
Asking for a friend.
You have not successfully identified it.
Okay, well, I'm feeling pretty invested to it, so...
No, you guys, you
I
invested it. Or you identified it.
Oh, okay. Wait, isn't it identified when I click on it?
Because you don't know what all it does.
Okay. So, could still be cursed.
Alright, I managed to find an ancestry feed that I think was useful, a little bit flavorful, and actually might matter. I did it. And now my character's even more complicated.
It's okay.
He is
Do
an
you know what I got
alchemist.
for my ancestry feat? Wings.
They're gross bat wings, right?
I took haste.
I mean, keeping with the theme of Azada, I feel like they'd be like eagle slash like eagle wings or like harpy adjacent wings. Feathery wings. Or I could go like giant bug wings, like giant butterfly wings.
Very Desna.
I think Desna hangs out in that plane.
Wait, I'm gonna hit preload scene. Then, now that we're actually getting started, go to the bat. Good timing. We'll play the game as you step through the portal in a liminal space.
Oh, I really hope that's snow on the ground because there's a solid chance that that's just webbing.
Wouldn't you be happy if it's webbing? Because you're, a fucking weirdo?
No question mark?
I answered. You personally offended your familiar.
Alright, I'm gonna get some water. All right, I got my water.
Video games.
I know, babes.
What's that about video games?
Stepping through the gate, you are blinded by a flash of white light reminiscent of stepping out of the vault for the first time in a post Fallout 3 cutscene, and are blasted with both a ringing tinnitus and then like a heavy blanket, the cold weighs down on you like cutting knives. Blinding sunlight bears down upon you, reflecting in a dazzling display as it slowly comes into focus and the tinnitus fades as you are surrounded by half a dozen elves, bows drawn, looking real suspicious on you.
I put my hands up.
I love these different names for these elves.
Do they look familiar? Like I'm back on my home planet?
Roll society.
I don't know. Those other elves look sketchy as fuck, though. I mean, look at them. They're doing the evil hands.
Ooh. Anybody else got a better society score than +0?
You're the one that asked the
I
question.
have plus 15.
All right. Where's the button?
You're gonna roll so bad, it's gonna wrap back around to the correct answer.
Wouldn't that be great? Secret roll?
Yep.
Like, no, this can't possibly be your home planet. It's not winter there.
Is it private GM roll or blind GM roll?
Blind.
There we go.
Doing a lot of thinking for recall knowledge. You're
Does Khali know these elves?
Oh, so Yawn, you've left Golarion. You were on a new planet. Khali,
Are elves just everywhere?
elves are everywhere. They're Warhammer orcs.
They release spores when they get angry.
Khali, you would recognize these elves as the Ilveri elves. You know, classic snow elves.
Snow elves.
They definitely have the advantage on you coming out of the Icegate blinded, which the Icegate itself stands behind you, sort of blurred into the background. This pale sort of gray ice arch about 9 feet high, sort of carved out of this outcropping of rocks, pretty well hidden in a dense copse of trees. The elf in the back, who has elf leader marked on them, very quickly, once you sort of regain your senses and realize that you are held sort of at a draw, shouts out, "Who goes there?"
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I mean, I don't blame her suspicion. We did just come through the gate with like more people than they have.
And also,
Well,
like, kind of a god.
who goes there, huh?
That only
Well, I am Khali. I don't know who you people are, but these are my friends, and we don't know where we are.
We're looking for the North Pole or the ice wall. Shit.
For what
It's very
reason?
cold here.
What is your purpose? For what reason?
We're
Uh,
here to like stop the Soya or something.
Stop a very evil entity being sort of died. I don't know.
Does a Soyo mean anything to you?
Roll perception. This is sense motive.
Is it a hidden check?
Yeah, let's roll sense motive in the thing.
Oh, sense motive. Shit.
I don't know how to spell sense motive.
It starts with an SE. What more do you need?
NSE?
No, my point was like there's nothing in that general area that would be.
You get the vibe that mentioning a Soyo isn't setting off any alarm bells for them, as if it is novel information. And they are sort of weighing and considering that ask.
Isn't there a lot of random crap up here? Like, surely this must happen like once or twice a year, right?
Uh-huh.
The Icegate is, as far as we've known, dormant, but you've managed to step through it. Do you know what happened last time? Do you know what happened to Ilakity?
What?
Nope.
No.
Never heard that name in my life.
That sounds a lot like Clickety.
It's a coincidence.
I don't
Do
feel
I know
like...
anything about that name?
In character?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to take your agency away.
Agency.
I feel like I should know that name, but it might just be a character name. Like, am I rolling right now?
So let's do a vibe check. If you guys want to make impressions.
Sure.
I will let others make their impressions for me.
Well, everyone has an individual attitude.
Listen, the sketchy wannabe emo kid in the back does not make good impressions.
I don't know why you rolled that secretly. It's not a secret.
I thought it was. My
Yeah.
bad.
Kirrik, that's a success.
Do it.
Teriani, that is not a critical failure.
Hey, that's pretty good for me, honestly.
Do I need to reroll?
Khali critically failed.
Of course I did. I don't do diplomacy.
It's not in the basic
It's under exploration.
It's an
there
exploration.
we go. Okay.
That's a success. She's definitely given Khali sort of the side eye because you are
I'm a cat.
a
They don't know
beast.
me.
Yeah. But she sort of seems to relax somewhat, and they lower their weapons. It says, "Your purpose here doesn't mean anything to me, but you don't know anything. If those that came before you if you're a part of that, we need to know."
Do I know anything about the people that came before us? Like, I actually don't remember.
Well, I mean, didn't Riddleston go through the gate, and where did he get zapped? I think he went through the gate.
Riddleson did not make it through the gate. You found his Gibbs.
Ah.
It's only been a week.
Don't
Well,
recall
we
anything
have-
going through the gate.
We have everybody we had, right? Like, none of our party got ahead of us.
Yeah.
So it would have had to have been. Yeah, who could have been? Because Riddleson just got this thing open.
I don't mean immediately. I mean months ago, my brother Lockney was here guarding Icegate. There was something came through. There was a fight, and he's been missing ever since. It would have been about
Missing moment
about
ago.
missing moment ago.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, your brother may be a Gatewalker.
Or,
Your brother may have been Gatewalked.
yeah, he may have been gatewalked.
Yeah.
The gate's been silent since, and I've been watching it as tirelessly as I can manage since.
This gate, other than that, hasn't been active, right?
No.
Like, wasn't the point was we reconnected it, right?
Well, we kind of improvised a connection, didn't we?
It's supposed to go to True Racer's house.
Lit- Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kirrik will explain the concept of the missing moment and how that's kind of what brought us all here.
Also, where did the gate? Where is this gate supposed to connect to?
Mm, They sort of look at each other. Wherever it is you came from, we don't know.
Oh, well, we kind of improvised it, so we don't actually know where the actual other side of the gate is either.
Where did you come from? Maybe my brother's there.
We came from.
What's it called? The Lynch Gate? In what's the town?
What's it town?
I want to say Luskin, but no, that's not right because that's my 5e game.
No, Luskin. It's
Leopardstown?
Icewind Dale.
Leopardstown. Yeah. We're from the Sword Coast, statistically.
God damn it.
She described the brother. Maybe we've seen him among the Gatewalkers.
He
I mean,
should.
did his names?
Yeah, he should look similar to me. Art. My name is Elinquil.
Yeah, do we know?
I don't know if we met you guys know else. To the gallery. So this is the gallery.
There's no way he was one of the gatewalk. There's no way he was like the
I
Gatewalker.
mean, he might have been a Gatewalker.
Yeah, but he wasn't the one that we were talking to at the mansion.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Was there a prisoner in the basement?
I don't
Or a
think so.
message?
There
There was a message. Yeah, there was a note.
message.
Oh.
Wait, was were any of the people that were used to fuel our side of the gate snow elves?
That we saw, yeah.
Oh, like the ghost of him?
Yeah.
That would probably. You weren't aware of any Gatewalkers that were Ilverani. Ilveri.
Yeah.
Ilvani? Ugh. They all got ill names.
I mean, a snow elf would stand out, so.
Yeah, we don't think so. We do not think we have seen your brother
And then perhaps he is still here.
somewhere.
Where are you going? You said you're here to fight some entity.
We're going to
Uh,
something towers, right?
Black Spires? Very,
Black
very
Spires.
far
World
north.
Spire Peak or something?
You seem extremely well prepared.
This is
listen, if you asked us all these questions a week ago,
well,
for
also
characters,
this,
it
Going
just
to the
happened.
crown
To
of
us,
the
this is
world. I
life.
have a whole map.
this has also just been the whole thing. It's just one go here after another, going through portals, ending up places, and solving problems.
I appreciate you forgetting their title, as it is the Nameless Spire. The Nameless Spires. It's good that you have a map, because no one is expected to survive that trip. At least if they do, they don't return the same. The high ice is treacherous. Would you share your route with me?
Let's see, why not?
Yeah.
So she'll take a look at your route and sees that you are heading toward the ruined or the abandoned ancient Temple of Findaladara as your first sort of waypoint. It says this should you are going far from area that we know well, that I can give you what advice I have on your route. I don't wish any harm to come to you, but I do think your efforts are foolish.
It's not wrong.
I mean, fool's errands are what we do best, right?
Yeah, we have long come to terms with the fact that we make a lot of stupid decisions.
Stupid. Well, she will give you some advice on how to get across the next couple of days, as well as when you begin your trek out on the high ice. So here's a status.
It's a broken picture on my end.
Cool, perfect. Get better internet.
I don't think you can blame my internet for this. My internet's pretty good.
I do not see a picture.
Like, I'm actually getting, like, an unlinked picture, little image thingy.
They mostly at this point pass out of the way and aren't going to. They sort of return back to perches and hiding spots to sort of keep their eyes on the gates. They almost seem like they are disinterested in you entirely once you don't prove to be hostile. As far as you are aware, maybe you are hostile.
I don't plan on being hostile.
Yeah, I sympathize. She's just looking for her.
How long does it take me to learn a recipe? Quick question.
I don't know.
Same as like the crafting time, I think.
Because I want to know if I'm able to do this. Oops, I did that twice. When it's an infused one, which means it, disappears.
You already have the formula.
I don't.
You do.
I don't. It's not in that.
Oh, weird.
Half of the things that I picked up from this man are not in that, actually.
Weird. Well, it does take a minimum of 2 days, so I don't think you're going to be able to make that happen.
He's also got, this, which I don't have.
Yeah,
But everything else.
any of his infused stuff you won't be able to make use of.
Okay. Why is it not on his formulas? That's so weird.
Maybe you put him on a different formula book.
Darn, because that winter wolf thing would actually probably be really helpful.
Let me give you some supplies.
Oh, they're so nice.
Because you are assuredly going to die if we don't.
Such confidence in us. I love it. We are definitely going to die at some point or another.
I mean, aside from the temple, is there any good places to rest?
What?
Like in the immediate vicinity?
Between here and there, you should be able to find shelter from the wind and enough natural abundance to subsist without difficulty. But once you get past the temple and arrive on the high ice, which is an endless plateau stretching all the way across the end of the pole, there will be little for you to subsist on.
All right. We brought plenty of food.
I have a lot of rations.
Also, we
lot of
have
rations.
the capabilities of creating food with magic.
Well, you you are much better prepared than many other folks who wish to visit the spires. Your bodies may be fortified against the effects of the travel, but make sure that you keep your minds steeled. Strange things happen to people under the lights, under the stars.
Hmm.
Anyway, take these potions and take this. Oops, it's a secret. Take these potions.
Why are
And
none of my pictures loading?
this fur cloak.
Fur cloak with own kind.
Are any of us in particular in need of? I mean, because I wouldn't mind it.
I mean, fashion
I'm
and plus one
also,
stealth.
yeah. I'm also particularly resilient to the cold for some odd reason that I think is attributed to this magic rock.
Does this count as cold weather gear?
Yeah.
Cool, everybody should probably take at least one of those healing
Yeah.
potions.
The cloak is for
I'm gonna
Kirrik because
go
he's
ahead
not.
and take two.
Yeah. The cloak is for Kirrik because he doesn't look to be warmly dressed, and he crit succeeded on make an impression.
Nice. I will take the cloak.
Or didn't crit succeed, actually. Succeeded.
or whatever, take a cloak and run.
But they like us and they think I'm cold.
Well, you have made her friendly. She started as indifferent. If you had been aggressive, she would have been unfriendly.
I think if we'd been aggressive, she would have came across as outright hostile.
Well, it takes a bit to make her hostile.
Aw, she's a nice person.
You answered her questions instead of asking her questions back.
So we weren't annoying.
That's true.
I suspect that there is 2 people who have not taken a potion, and somebody needs to take a second one.
I have lots of potions on my person already. You guys should probably take the potions.
I'm looking in the party stash and I don't see any potions.
On the supplies.
It's sitting there on the ground. She's like holding the bag out with her hand. And you're just, I don't get it, man. It's not in my backpack.
Okay.
I need to reset my score.
There
you go.
They also advise that before you set out, you take care of your sort of gross bodies. So if you guys would like,
tell us to clean ourselves.
yeah. Well, you did come through combat just moments ago that was pretty gross. What with the black tentacles and things. So you're all.
That's
covered
entirely fair. I did get fondled by a tentacle.
You're covered in Baldur's Gate gore. So if you guys want to rest and get those new spells, which is why I said don't worry too hard about it, you can.
Okay. I will take a map and prepare the strongest spells I ever have, including one that just makes you think weird.
And this will also be your last camp with Ulukuk, Enuma, and Denigi, because Snowy Owl is friends. We are closer to home than we've ever been, and I could not have done this without your help. When you go home and see my grandmother, I'm sure she already knows, but tell her that we are close, that we received Ruin's power.
That seems surprisingly sentimental for somebody who's supposed to not be who they used to be.
It seems like she is saying it sort of scripted. Like it's not heartfelt, it's very matter of fact.
Not damn gods and their above it all attitude.
And Snowy Owl will leave Akawachi's old party and join Gatewalker.
Mm-hmm.
All that, and she's just willing to leave her brother like that. Seems messed up.
Her brother? What are you talking about?
Was it one of them her brother?
No.
Oh.
The brother, Ilinquil, your new elf person, said that her brother went missing when he was guarding the gate.
Oh.
Are they letting us rest of them, or are we just resting in front of the portal?
You're invited, sort of. They aren't like saying come camp with us, but as long as you're here, they recommended you not set out in a dangerous trek without being fully refreshed.
The implication was there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get rid of this backpack.
They still don't obviously trust you, but they're not like expecting you to stab them in the back either.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
Perfect. Working as intended. It's funny, Kirrik walking around encumbered and Khali walking around with 2 bags of holding.
And nobody was taking them.
Yeah, it's supposed to have like various fucking potions I have.
You wouldn't put those in a bag of holding anyway.
I can, however, here, where's Khali at? I'm gonna overburden Khali.
Oh no.
Giveth.
There you go. Things I don't necessarily need. So you can have that too. There you go.
What is this?
It's the thing we got like in the first like 3 sessions, I think.
Oh,
That I
cool.
kept meaning to sell and never did.
What's...
Alright, so we rest up. Everybody effectively goes to full HP because out of combat healing.
All right. Let's
And then
see.
I click so many buttons. I go.
I feel like I would have gotten this stupid winter wolf thing
I'm gonna hit
had I
this
known it existed.
frozen hell ambiance.
Well, we should identify these items that we had. Like this.
It's unusual, it's
Yes.
unclear.
My ceremonial knife is slightly broken. Also, hold on. What's the... Actually, my serial knife is holding second level slots now, so let me see if there's anything that I'd rather put in the knife than Sure Strike. Probably invisibility. Ah, we're gonna do all this over again.
His dagger is just a +1 striking dagger.
Dang.
Touch telepathy.
Don't worry about it. There was a period in time where I thought I was going to be using my spider as a scout, and I thought touch telepathy might be particularly useful in that instance. But I have not been using my spider in that manner. But it can still fly, so, you know.
Goodbyes in the morning. The elves scatter into the trees, never to be seen again. Ilinquil asks who your expedition leader is, and then provides a review of the advice for the few.
Nope.
Psychic dedication. Oh no, don't take that.
It's too late. Are you good?
No, it's physics dedication. It's fine. It's just spelled wrong.
I am dedicated to physics.
And so, as you begin to move through sort of the arboreal layer here of the North Pole, it doesn't seem to be particularly difficult going. It is well below freezing, but not dangerously so. So, we're talking in the, -10 to -20 sort of range, where it's not whether you want to be caught outside for very long to be comfortable, but it's not outright extremely hazardous to be in. So we only need to make one survival check for a period of time.
Nice.
Just all of us or just one of us?
Whoever our party leader is.
Um,
You can aid if you would prefer.
my survival is +16.
I figured it was yours. That's why I pinged you. you. 'you. 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 Look at those modifiers mattering.
Look at that advice make the difference. Also, success on either a 22 or 23 is I'll pass more than half the time.
So that survival check is going to cover you for 5 days.
Alright.
Uh,
And then I also have my. You said food was still findable here.
yes, you can subsist here without any real issue.
Okay.
You can roll dice, but it would just be to see if you critically succeed or not.
And feed extra people. Although, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're fine.
Man, my companion keeps breaking. What the fuck?
What did you do to your compendium?
Won't. You can't see warp step. Well, dude, heck.
What are you doing, casting warp step? That's too good for you.
No. I get to teleport now.
Psychically?
Psychically. Kirrik realizes that these deviant abilities are psychically manifested, which means they are from him. He harnesses it and learns how to teleport. Fuck the gods. Omayoa Moshinder.
Nani?
Oh god. Someone take the main character syndrome away from Kirrik. That's kind of Teriani's thing.
I'm just trying to figure out that I had the same problem with fucking. I was psychic in my game, and I'm like, I do not know how to stamp these non-psychic spells as size cantrips.
Teriani, as you subsist, as well as lead the way, it is pretty easy for you to find adequate shelter and supplies. Sometimes the subsistence on, poor days are, picking barely edible berries, as well as scraping lichen off of trees. On good days, you find, like, Arctic hares and other small games, like marmots and wolverines.
Whenever anyone complains, I point out that, hey, we could be eating magic food.
I mean, after the third or fourth time, it starts to taste a little bit better.
There is a day of treachery where you sort of clear the forest and are just moving across frozen wasteland, although it is not hard going, and the wind is not particularly biting, even though it does pick up as you progress. And the monotony of ice is broken by hundreds of miles of sheer cliff face ahead of you. And looming sort of against the cliffside is a 7-spired structure, seemingly entirely made of ice, that is sort of seamlessly merged with the ice of the cliff wall like a facade. What's it called? Petra?
Yeah.
Similar to Petra.
Okay.
The spires are arrayed in a hexagonal points, and they are rising about 50 feet above the cliff, you estimate. And you estimate that the cliff is about 400 feet tall. So this is a almost 500 feet tall tower.
Damn.
There are smaller ridges running up and down the length of the temple between the spires, and the southernmost two of these that you are approaching appear to have become overgrown with some sort of thick, wiry lichen or perhaps mycelium fiber. The wind sort of gushing over the edge of the cliff obviously is sending out plumes and clouds of swirling ice and creating a mournful, if not supernatural, whistling sound, almost as if this structure itself were whining or bemoaning, sending out a cry of maybe sadness or perhaps of mourning.
Oh, do we see an easy way up the cliff? Or is it climb time?
So I got some checks here. First of all, um, what's your training level in climb time?
My athletics is as high as it can be, so it'll probably be expert right now. Maybe master. Expert. Oh, actually, not as high as it can be.
Two masters
Intimidation.
right now, shouldn't you?
Should we?
That's what I just looked up. It said you should be able to have 2 masters right now. Because this was a skill increase level.
Well, in that case, it's master.
This was a skill increase level? Shit, am I dumb?
It might just be for you.
It said it was for me. So,
No, well, yeah, it is for everybody. Okay, then yeah, so it's master. I'm a master athletics.
Master of athletics. You knowing your skills, you could probably climb this cliff.
I have claws. Could I climb this cliff?
If you have a climb speed, you could climb it.
Yes. I have a climb speed.
Okay, well then with a climb speed and with a plus 20 to athletics, you think it's beginning to be possible.
What if I only have a plus 19?
Wait, I have a bottled rock. How high is this cliff?
400 feet.
Okay, that's not enough.
There's also in the sort of facade of the temple carved into the cliff is a a big ice door.
Oh.
Anybody want to pass this religion check?
Oh
And-
no.
I'll pass that religion check.
I won't.
So everybody's been talking about an abandoned temple of Findaladara. You saw it in Rilson's notes. The elves mentioned it as well. But getting here and looking at the sort of artistry of the structure, you get the sense that they were all right, and this is indeed a temple of Findaladara. So confirmed. Here's a perception check for something.
Yeah, I love perception checks for something.
The upper floor, or sort of the upper half of the temple, is covered in this what appears to be sort of black lichen. Like something has, or is like growing on the ice at the upper floors. The ground under you, appears to be sort of wet mud and maybe perhaps more of that lichen. The door at the center of the temple entrance here is carved ice and, elven Art Nouveau filigree and such, but looks like it has at one point been damaged and then melted and then refrozen. You could potentially investigate that with crafting, and I've got a prompt for that if you want to do it.
So
All right,
you said the
cool.
cliff was 500 feet, right?
Yeah. When Khali rolls that die to investigate the door, the ground attacks.
Here's a check if you, I don't know, feel like you got him.
Got him. So I'm gonna go check out that door and then violence.
I don't suppose it would have been a stretch for me to use the Vital Beacon at the beginning of my daily preparation.
You can use Vital Beacon every single day, just like Teriani remembers to cast Mage Armor.
The system remembers to cast Mage Armor.
System.
Or mystic armor. What level can you spec things higher than master? To
I
legendary?
think.
15?
Either 15 or like 13, and then you get the
I mean-
fee at 15.
It was
Master was
15, I
9,
saw it
right?
earlier.
How did my occultism get to master? Did I just get it pushed up when I wasn't looking?
Okay, what happened? Somebody came in as soon as I hit the check button.
Oh, perfect. So when you went to investigate the door, a combat started.
Oh, cool.
So you did not get the opportunity to invest the door. It was a trap to make you click the dice.
I used my
I
skill training, but I actually do get this level that I forgot about to push up my survival. So what I'm saying is I didn't need the advice of the elves to make the way. Sorry.
Well, there.
An observed foe. Kirrik, you can demoralize this guy.
Oh, that's weird. The button was broken.
Earth Bros.
Why are half the... Hold on, I'm going to close this and reopen it, because like half these fixes are
I'm-
not loading.
Might not be able to. He's too far away.
Oh, crud.
I'm like, hey, you. And he's like, I can't hear you, bro. What?
All right, we'll begin the encounter. He will not be the first one to go, but he's going to act after Kirrik, so.
Does that mean I'm the first one again?
Nope, Mudman is.
Oh.
So it literally is the ground. It seems to be an amalgam of stone, earth, and moss that is in a roughly humanoid form. He stands up and combat music kicks in. Hopefully.
I guess we apply combat to the situation.
Yeah, combat music kicked in. And then he loads up his character sheet to see what he can actually do.
Sick. I closed and reopened, and the thing is just not loading anymore. I think I fucked up.
He is going to. I'm not putting Teriani up first. I'm putting Khali and Kirrik up first. Kirrik, if that changes, you're close enough to demoralize. Go for it.
Yeah, that will change them. Basic action macros. Come on. Boo. Yeah, too many. Alright, please.
Crit success. Neat. This thing is going to glide forward, rolling on the ground, and sort of form as if like a liquid into a pillar and slam it to the ground that ripples out unnaturally in a big 30-foot emanation.
Oh, wow.
And so everyone in that, make a reflex save, please.
Can you get someone to click the reflex save button for me? It's still being all like slow.
Teriani got a crit success.
Ooh. That'll be the reflex save improvement that I just got.
I get a success.
It was a basic save, so it's 17 piercing damage. As the ground shoots up shards of razor sharp, crisscrossing spikes of rock. And that area will persist as difficult terrain, possibly also doing damage. Thanks, Ryan, for the inspiration.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
You inspired.
I don't know what I did to inspire that, though.
You
I'm scared.
used your kineticist to... your kineticist kept doing that.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, that's something he would do.
It's something he would do. Alright, so I'm going to draw this region real quick. And...
Ride the Ravel of Thorns. Okay.
I should have prepped this, but I didn't expect him to do it first turn. Alright, so made the region, behavior, environment feature, difficult terrain, difficult. Update. Perfect. That'll end his turn. Snowy Owl is with you, has been with you the past several days, and will manifest her glowing eyes as her divine wings sort of sprout out around her. And she will cast Guidance on Kirrik. We will cast Guidance on Yawn, and then cast Shield.
She casts guidance on them, even knowing that effectively that is my whole deal.
She does not worry herself over mortal problems anymore.
Well, maybe she should worry herself about mortal solutions.
She is giving you actions back that you can spend doing other things. Kirrik, you're up.
One action change to Victor's Wreath. And then I think I might do a dumb thing. But I really want to take advantage of Frightened 2 I put on that guy. So I want a 2 action. Move over here. The sun charge. That includes a strike.
1, 2, 3, 4. You will take 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Guess hit damage 4 times. That is explicit for moving through squares.
Wait, so for moving squares, each instance of moving through a square is a separate
Oh my
damage.
god.
Yep.
So if they trigger a weakness,
I feel aggressive. I want to do some damn. I was really hoping for a crit. It was all set up. That's a fucking 3-point swing. I hate this game.
Your Barrow's edge slices through it. The cleft left through it sort of stitches itself back together. That is not fast healing. It is a manifestation of resistance. Well, that was probably all 3 of your actions, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hello. Yawn's up.
Let's see if I can dazzle the Mudman.
Please select at least one token. He crit succeeded.
Good for him. All right, I'm just gonna hit him with the stick then.
He crit succeeded.
It's my turn. Oh my god.
All right, Teriani.
Good timing. Thing finally loaded. Oh, there's 2 Mudmen.
Mhm.
It changes not a lot. Mudmen, I assume, have pretty good save. These things just kind of materialized out of the ground.
Yep.
Hmm. But that one is pretty close. Who's not guided?
Me. And you.
Okay. I'm going to nudge Khali's fate. And then I'm going to balance Mudman's luck. Give him a -1 to his AC. That spell should be expended. I have the buff for it. The spell is just not expended. And then... we're going to do needle darts with the chunk of adamantine.
It hits.
Look at all those dice. But they're adamantine!
Adamantine, I think, ignores hardness, not resistance.
I just kind of assume that the resistance would be in the form of hardness, and I don't know why.
The adamantine spikes of the meteor chunk bury into this thing's squishy, like semi-necrotic plant material, and I guess jut back into the meteor, leaving the Mudman no less harmed.
Actually, it seems like he was a lot less harmed.
Well, it's the Earth Gross's turn, who is frightened in the corner here, and
Okay, but what the...
being cornered, it will lash out and form its hulking shoulder into a massive jaw.
I thought I was clever for a second. Never make that mistake again.
It is a hit. All right, so first, 16 points of piercing damage. Kirk's gone. There's so many triggered effects that are about to happen. I want you to be here to experience them.
What we're saying is we're all going to gang up on Kirrik when he gets back, right?
Correct.
We're all going to be attacking him. He's not going to know why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd take part, but I don't want to set that precedent.
I'm here.
Hello.
Who's talking?
Hey, Kayla. How's life? When you come into Pathfinder?
Odd question.
The bite triggers, and then you need to make a fort save. Which succeeds. Then you need to make a will save.
You're gonna be a mud zombie? Oh no.
You feel sort of welled up with this terrible negativity. Kirrik's a pretty optimistic guy, and Kirrik always feels like things are gonna go well for him. But you are sort of seeing this, what might be considered like an eldritch sort of horror, for maybe the first time since you've become pseudo-divine, has maybe given you a pause for a moment, and confronting that, you are now clumsy too.
Oh no.
It's going to iterative strike and miss, and tertiary strike. Khali, you're up.
What are? God. I guess shoot it again. Wait.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Yawn missed it entirely, but Khali managed to make a strike, so it will roil forward a little, and it will attempt to make a bite on Khali and hit 14 damage, and then prompt a fort save, which you succeed, and then prompt a will save.
I'm terrible at those.
You're amazing at those. Its second action will be a strike on Yawn, which also hits for 12 damage, and prompts a fort save. And save. Nice. You shake off all this bad vibes, and it's done.
Wait a second. I'm doing
Ain't
that.
no mud on my shoes.
Was that just at Yawn, or was that at everybody?
It was at Khali and then Yawn.
Oh, okay.
Snowy Owl is going to manifest these. These wings, and sort of fly up in the air to get away from the spikes, and then it's going to cast a spell on Khali. 12 hit points, and you are soothed as blessings of ruin flown into you. Kirrik, you're up.
Did moving through the squares remove whatever was causing the damage, or does it still cause damage?
It's still there, yeah.
I'm gonna just move then. I'll take the how many points of damage?
Per square.
Per square moved through.
Per square.
And then shift to Barrow's Edge. Last action attack. Anybody have any water?
Like
I
downstairs in
have
the
fire and lightning and fear.
To wash away this fucking mud?
kitchen.
Hey, you're never gonna believe this, but I left it on another kineticist.
It's okay. That'd be consumable, right? Because what if
Oh, it's
someone
my
had
turn.
definitely planned some kind of consumable to not be out of water?
Is it like a water bomb?
There's frost bombs. I don't think there's water bombs.
I don't want to get hit by that thing consistently, so I'm going to warding aggression against it. Do Mega Melee Strike. And I'm going for bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's a crit hit.
Do I hit the critical button or is it immune to crits?
If either way, hit the critical button. You critically hit.
Hmm.
Well, so you could have critically hit. You rolled a lot of dice saying otherwise.
That's true. I mean, also enfeebled 1 if it's taking vitality damage?
If it's undead,
You did describe it as a mud zombie.
it is undead. I
Or
never
was that
said
Nick?
such a thing.
That was Nick.
It is
Fuck.
undead.
Hey, glad we got that straightened out.
Oh, I said it because it was fucking right.
I was gonna understand you guys to misinterpret it as an elemental.
Wait, this. Hold on.
So is the strike included in warding aggression or is that my third action?
Make a strike. It was part of it.
Okay, cool. So that is
Gonna
critical
give
success.
yourself the spell effect, or are you just gonna ignore it?
Well,
Spell effects are for nerds.
I'm using a lot of spells that I've never used before. So, all right. Cool. We're gonna swing again. Fantastic.
Teriani's turn.
So, zombies. What do we do to zombies? Okay, so they were resistant to the piercing aspect, right?
And slashing.
And slashing. Okay, well, I'm going to nudge bait myself. Balance the Mudman's luck. And then I'm going to with my invested and equipped telekinetic converters as telekinetic projectile. But it's not automated, so apparently give me a second.
Oh yeah, is my ring invested yet?
It
Has
is.
it been a week?
It's been invested
Yeah.
for a couple of days now.
Ugh.
You don't have to eat gross lichen.
Just for being like moderately patient about this, I'm just going to really quick give myself a telekinetic projectile.
So I get a hero point for not having to eat Ghost Icon.
Yep.
Oh, not telekinetic hand again. Telekinetic projectile.
So now you're never hungry. You can only be normal or ravenous.
I am normal.
Okay. And we're
Hi,
gonna
I'm normal.
throw a rock at it.
He's testing things out.
Alright. Glad we got that straightened out. That's all of my actions, and I am going to set this up more correctly really quick.
Great. This guy ignores the difficult terrain. He moves into a flank, and he does not go to bite Kirrik. He instead goes to envelop you somewhat in his gross body.
But I'm not a hugger.
That's true. He's attempting a reposition maneuver and fails.
Oh, I see.
On that failure, he will iterative strike. Crit.
What?
30 damage.
What?
Followed by a fort save. Khali, you're up.
We established that this took vitality damage, right?
It did take vitality damage.
Cool.
Well, it didn't take vitality damage. It has persistent vitality damage turned on. We'll see if that matters on its turn or not.
Oh, okay. Well, we can see if that matters now, because I want to make a bomb.
Well, you missed.
No, I didn't.
Ah, well, you hit. Hold on.
Does it take
Target everybody here.
a splash vitality damage?
That should hurt.
This is how we find out Yawn's an undead. I guess been the whole time.
He failed on debilitating bomb.
He is off guard.
Until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, until my next turn.
He was already off guard because you surrounded him.
Oh, is he? Oh, oops.
Well, I
didn't
mean,
realize that.
just to you and Kirrik. Now he's off guard to Yawn and Teriani and Snowy Owl.
Okay, cool.
He's off guarder.
Off guard.
So I made a bomb. I threw a bomb. Remove this bomb. I will probably reload so that I have a loaded cat. Ugh. It took vitality damage.
Mudman. He's gonna. I think he's gonna try and reposition Yawn.
I got the spell set up better now.
Success.
Damn. Where am I moving to?
He's gonna pull you up a square,
Oh, ain't that just nifty?
and then he is going to second action attempt to shove you. Fails. His last action is gonna provoke from Kirrik, and he sort of withdraws back toward the door. Ooh. Is that going to stop him?
No.
Perfect.
Even a crit doesn't stop.
Snowy Owl's turn. He is...
Did Yawn take damage from the environment?
They don't, no.
No, did Yawn take damage from the environment?
No.
I assume that's why they're trying to move us around.
That makes sense to me.
Let's see here. Each square to a creature that moves through it. We'll say yes.
I would agree.
Well, not on the ground anymore is Snowy Owl, who will sort of fly above the fray and will
Doesn't forced movement prevent that, or am I wrong?
it sort of
The rules on forced movement.
I think it depends.
I don't think force movement would, or I don't think it distinguishes between force movement or non-force movement for something like this any more than like being forcibly moved into lava would.
You can't do that. I'm immune.
Yeah, I didn't choose to step into this lava.
She's gonna fly overhead and just sort of not mechanically ready, but be ready logistically if anyone becomes severely injured. And then it's Kirrik's turn.
Do I have any idea when this clumsy's gonna go away?
No.
Neat.
You could spend an action to recall knowledge.
But I want to use 2 actions to teleport. What level should my auto heightening cantrips be?
Your level divided by half, rounded up.
So 5.
Sounds right.
Okay, which when this is amped to 4th level, I can teleport.
Gotta be a psychic for. Nobody knows how psychics work.
So I can ping my
Oh
unbound
gosh.
step and shut the checkbox. But so I'm using the focus point to amp it,
Amp
and
height.
then it's heightened. So I'm just gonna teleport. Nani?
Twist space.
Here. And then strike the one man. God damn it. Enter.
Yawn.
Okay. I think he'll be fine.
As long as the other one man doesn't come over here and flame me again, I'll be okay.
Alright.
Well, there you go,
That's-
piercing damage.
Thank you. And then I will strike it to maintain the ward of aggression. Nothing happens.
Miss.
Alright. We'll just swing again. And call it a turn.
What a turn. Yawn. Yawn died.
What?
It seems as if Yawn has died.
Yawn? Just a tank.
He's at full health.
Unless-
That's one too many.
Unless by Yawn you mean Teriani or Joe.
Oh, yeah, Yawn died. Anyway, it's Teriani's turn.
Okay, you guys at Pathfinders on deck?
Just one more Earth thing left.
Oh, plus the other
There's
one.
not. Oh, it's way over there. I think I'm more likely to finish that one off and give Kirrik the extra actions to go attack the other Earth Gross than I am to actually do meaningful damage to that Earth Gross. And I know Kirrik likes his actions. Is there anything useful I can do with a single extra action? Yeah, not really. I'll chuck a rock at it.
Oh, you solved the combat. All right, cool.
All right.
It explodes. A violent miasma of razor-sharp shards of ice blow up, and Kirrik and Yawn will need to make reflex save.
Of ice? I thought this was blood.
Is it nighttime?
Right, so that's gonna be 39 cold damage.
I am down.
Oh
And-
shit!
Kirrik is also taking D6 bleed.
Oh fuck!
Legitimately though, is it nighttime? Can I use my reaction?
No.
Okay.
Why is this terrain so fucking difficult?
Why? How big was that radius?
10 feet.
Oh.
Can I give the turn back to Yawn? I feel bad now.
I'm gonna.
I mean-
I'm gonna take that guy out so Kirrik gets his turns.
Pretty much. I didn't. I considered the possibility of an explosion, not a 40 fucking damage explosion. Does Kirrik get a save for that?
He crit failed it.
Yeah, I crit failed it because I'm clumsy too.
Not just because you're clumsy too.
That's
All right.
that's what I tell
You
myself.
can blame the clumsy on the one you rolled. Oh, Teriani's doing
mean-
some moving. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I'm moving towards Kirrik. I'm gonna see if I can do something nice for him. But somebody else will probably get to him first, if we're being honest.
Or nobody gets to me because I may just die on my next turn. Actually, that's not true. I have die hard. I don't have die hard, but I still won't
Yeah,
die on my next turn. No, I could die on
Um,
my next turn.
I don't think you're particularly likely to die unless you
Was
crit
it Snowy
fail
Owl
your-
planning to heal people?
I mean, probably.
This is why Sarah explicitly gets all of the hero points because she's paying attention.
I mean, she could be planning to heal me and still not heal me. Nothing I have said is contradictory.
All right, this guy's swooping up behind Yawn with a bite. It is a crit.
Well,
34 damage.
That's not enough to down you, right?
2 hit points in a dream, baby.
And a fort save.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. Real bad news.
Down becomes a mud zombie.
Where you were bit begins to sort of crystallize this black ice that you've been seeing all over the place.
Oh, goodness.
You immediately take 15 cold damage.
Yeah, that's not ideal. The dream's dead.
And okay, that shouldn't have made you dying too.
Did you take the wounded for Kirrik or something?
And you also still need to make a will save. Will save's fine. So that was 2 actions. Its last action is going to move adjacent to you guys. Oh, you're up.
Well, this isn't good. Do. I'm gonna ask Snowy Owl if she has any more ability to heal than to please pick up Kirrik. At her soonest availability, I'm gonna step.
Your earliest convenience.
Well, she goes after me, so. Are my moderate elixirs of life? I put those not in a bag. They're in a bag. Whatever. We'll just use this lesson. Gonna probably dump this on Yawn. I feel like that's a good idea. I don't know how good of an idea, but it's gonna be an idea. Step, obtain, use, live. Step, grab, use. That was 3 actions. Enter.
Yeah, Snowy Owl will fly over Kirrik and throw down a soothe spell. 24 hit points. And the
That
soothe
makes me
condition.
alive.
Kirrik, your turn. You are bloodied.
Alright, let's see. I need to stand up. So I'm off guard. I'm going to
Apply profanity to Teriani.
Switch to my Scar of the Survivor and activate no star but this.
I say that like Kirrik wasn't about to take the next dying explosion anyway.
I don't know. I actually probably wouldn't have because I haven't been doing a lot of damage to this. That's weird.
I know what I did. I put the infused elixirs of life
Oh my gosh.
in my
Look at that. No
consumables.
scar but this. What's the scar?
Not this.
Burn scars.
No scar but this, my entire body.
No scars but these 3rd degree boards.
No scars, but these childhood trauma scars.
Think smart emoji. No scar but this.
Can I not be clumsy anymore?
No,
Shit.
You
I
gotta
thought dying would get rid of that.
it didn't.
Okay, you didn't actually die. Random question. You think Snowy Owl has Revivify prepped? Or Breath of Life?
considering she's casting Soothe,
He got soothed twice, but you know, she's basically a deity, right? Or I guess an
Basically, yeah.
avatar of.
basically,
It was more like a pseudo deity, but
super user do yitty.
Okay, we're back to me again.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had in my head that there was a mudman between us.
The one that died.
Yeah. Instead, I am going to. No way a zombie has this, right? Oh, wait, no. I'm a smart boy. Why can't I Control Z undo it? Okay. First, I'm going to nudge fate myself and balance his luck. And then I'm going to telekinetic projectile. Ah, wait, that was close. That was close. Almost picked up like an icicle off the ground.
You're so used to skewering stuff.
There's no way to kill this thing next turn. Was a 20 hit?
No.
Fuck. Yawn.
Cool. I'm going to use a charge of vitality beacon on myself for 5d10. Unless it wants to be weird about it.
Does it want to be weird about it?
It does want to be weird about it. It's making me make my own damage dice.
Cool.
And healing is not one of them, so I just vitality then.
Nice. 0 untyped 5d10 vitality.
I'm trying over here. And that's one action. I think I'm gonna use a 2-action heal on myself, just stay on the ground.
That's not a bad plan.
That's a lot of life.
oh my goodness.
That is a lot of life. And then 5 for Kirrik.
All right. So something you're not going to notice because I don't know that you're paying that much attention is you are unable to heal the cold damage that you took on that failed fort save.
Is it because it's super cold damage?
The black sort of dust-looking ice is sort of festering and spreading in the wound. I have mechanically made that happen by lowering your max HP on the sly, but then you healed to full. So being explicit about it is when you become aware that you heal up and that healing is being resisted somehow.
Unfortunate, but understandable.
Okay.
I'm sure
I
it's
was
fine.
kick my ass.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, this thing's going to take advantage of you being on the ground. And drag you through it. A shove. Okay,
That's
so
not dragging, that's shoving.
yeah, so a bunch of bad things are going to happen. He is going to push you 10 feet, so that'll prompt the piercing damage twice. The second thing that happens is, so here's a square, and here's a square, and as he pushes you into the wall of the temple, it melts and merges around you, and you are melded into the wall and held fast.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense why they were trying to shove and push, but Adam wasn't necessarily sure about the damage figure.
Yep. So that was one action. His second action is going to step under Snowy Owl here and to try and do the same thing to Kirrik.
Wait.
Iterative shove. No, not a Snowy Owl shove.
Oh, you're not supposed to plant dumbass trees in the wall.
The Z hotkey doesn't work anymore, so just move you right here.
I hope he doesn't do that to me.
But he fails to push Kirrik.
Eric
No.
is pretty
Now it's Khali's turn.
sturdy.
I have a question.
Yes.
This says up to 2. Does that mean I can choose for it to only pick 1?
That's usually what up to 2 means. Where did you get a
Okay.
rock from?
It's fine. That's the way my stuff works. As long as it's on my list, I can just have it prepped. As long as I'm not actively
So
crafting it.
pretty sure.
That I looked this up. That is how it works. I'm like,
No.
that's really freaking stupid.
I want to see what source book this is from.
I'll go find it. Because I remember looking at this
It's
for a
from
different
Treasure
thing that I
Vault,
had.
which is broken. You know, it's funny because this is a common item, but a rock itself is also common. So never mind. Carry on. No problems.
You know what's funny is there's absolutely nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
kind of
plenty
want
of
to just throw a rock at it to make it live for a minute.
Throw a rock.
Yeah, a rock.
I think we're killing it soon.
I can't even see its health bar though, because Snowy Owl was phased over it.
Snowy Owl is the rock.
All right.
After
Well,
2 garments, supply the corpse of a rock.
roll that plus 17. Cool.
I wanted to do this at least once since I grabbed this.
It's
It'll probably never happen again.
versus its Fortitude DC.
I don't know, it's whatever grapple does.
Yeah.
Fortitude DC. 29 will succeed.
Cool.
Yeah, get a dead rock.
So it's gonna go very high in the air now.
You just want to have it go straight up.
Up is half movement.
It
Oh.
just says it flies up 90 feet.
Well, it flies the movement speed action up to 90 feet,
Yeah, it could be horizontal 90.
but its speed is
Uh.
effectively 90. So if you go straight up, you get 45 feet.
I wanted to get as high as it can get, so however that would go. I don't know how.
Moving upward is difficult terrain. So it'll be 45 feet up, and then it can drop it right where it stands, or pretty much any square you want within adjacent to where it is.
Yeah, I wanted to not drop it directly on like Snowy Owl or something, so probably like over there.
And then it's going to take fall damage.
I just want to know if it actually even takes it.
mean, fall damage is bludgeoning.
See if it can dive into the ground like it dives into water. Which would be fun.
That was fun.
Boy, I can spell. Cool, you threw a rock at it.
I threw a rock at it.
Didn't it take full 45? Or
It's
is falling damage not typed?
Falling damage is... I mean, I did it as... bludgeoning. No, it's explicitly bludgeoning, but falling damage is half the distance minimum of 2.
Cool. Well, I threw a rock at it, now I'm gonna shoot it.
It's also prone. That crits.
Yay, birdies.
I think it says treat a fall of more than 1,500 feet as 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
So once you fall for like 4,000 feet, if you can survive 1,500, you're good. I don't know who can take 750 damage, but
no way I was gonna cast resist energy on Yawn.
I think I saw a poster, but it goes the max health is something like 550.
I thought too. Yeah.
Kirrik, your turn.
My turn.
But there might be things that like reduce fall damage in weird ways.
Is something bad gonna happen to Yawn if he stays in there?
Probably.
I mean, I'd hope I get an opportunity to cast something like, I don't know, sure footing.
Sure, buddy.
What?
I'm gonna cast flow, or I'm gonna use my flow of war.
Ah, here we go. I found it. Do. I can ignore anything I need.
What?
I don't have to have raw materials.
Oh,
Thanks for saying that in the middle of the fight.
You're welcome.
Scrolling.
Khali's like, actually.
Actually,
You wanted my source. There's my source.
look. You're only allowed to use items with actual art applied. Oh no! Look at those checks you got to make now. By checks, I mean damage. There you go.
Ouchie. Wow, she. So yeah, flow of war move, which is free. Oh, and I pick up my thing before I leave. That would be the smart thing. Two-handed. I'm going to attack. Gross.
You crit it.
That's kind of what I was hoping for. Let's go.
Oh.
And then I'm going to activate Drink of My Foes and heal for 21 of that.
There is a precedent that not Maui can drink of foes from skeletons.
Not Maui. Legally distinct Maui.
Legally distinct Maui.
And that shifts me to Scarlet Survivor. And enter.
Teriani.
Alright. I should probably move.
That's a safe assessment.
Way the fuck back here. Alright, we've seen how this goes. I have to scroll down so fucking far.
You missed
Does
again.
a 23 hit?
Is a 23 hit? No.
I like to think he's just hurling giant snowballs. With a
I'm
rock
an
in
asshole putting rocks. God
it.
damn it. Alright, that's all my actions.
All right, Yawn, you
First
are
share heads are in the same
you
spot.
you have been merged with the wall. The wall is not inherently doing any like damage to you, but the ice on your neck is painful and feels as if it is slowly spreading. You can attempt to escape, but otherwise you are under the effects of a one with stone spell.
So I can't reach out and touch Kirrik.
You can hear but not see what is going on. If the stone takes damage while you're inside it, you're expelled and take 10d6 damage.
10d6 is a lot of damage.
Can't affect anything outside of the stone. Okay.
You can attempt to escape, though. There's a listed DC for that.
Yeah, I'll try to escape. Where's the DC?
It's a secret.
Okay.
Escape is a
secret.
basic action.
Secret. I got a secret.
Done it. You are no longer merged with the wall.
Woo!
If you would like to be in an adjacent square for free, you can.
For free?
Well, normally, yeah. You're still prone, though.
That
That's
should only
fine.
cost like $5.
I'm gonna reach out and touch Kirrik now. And heal him for 5d8.
Child, touch me. Just fucking stone vomits you up. You're like, ugh. He pat me on the ankle.
You don't want to go in there.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Evolution? I'll take that as a no. It's a very good movie. But there's a scene that's relevant to this.
Yeah, I guess I'll watch an entire movie for the relevance of a single joke.
Hmm.
No, I'll just show you. I just gotta find a clip.
Teriani, you got too many hit points standing in your square.
Wow, that's only
Oh,
5d8.
shit.
But I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Alright, yeah. I guess
Anything
throw
versus
the
a 5.
first movement penalty at me. I just forgot about it. I like to think I wouldn't have moved that far, but, you know, I'm already there. Wait, were you going to give me the damage?
Boop.
Okay.
My last action, I'm gonna stand up. And then
Okay.
end my turn.
That triggers my reaction.
All right, Yawn's going down.
Pull me back in the ground. Where I belong.
All right. He's going to stand up.
That triggers my reaction. Smack. Also, I know we went over this before, but I keep forgetting it. I guess prone explicitly is said that you're still prone. Like the act of getting up triggers a reaction rather than actually standing up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still off guard to this.
Sure.
Is that a crit?
No.
Dang.
It's barely even a hit,
Well, you know,
my guy.
if it's a hit, it's a hit.
All right. So he gets on his feet and he's going to wallop you.
But Kirrik doesn't want to be walloped.
It's fucking clumsy too. At it again. God damn it. Ouch.
Ooh, I probably should have fixed that. Shit.
And he will iterative wallop you. First, make a fort save. And then you don't need to make a will save because you've already failed it. It can't get any worse. Iterative strike also hits. 10 more damage. And
I
make fort
didn't
save.
hear no bell. Fuck.
Ooh, no, wait. So, the where it bites you, the the sort of icy crystal growth begins to manifest, and then it explodes off of you. There's a blinding flash of light from your neck for just a moment, and your Gatewalker mark is glowing, like, brightly.
Saved by bullshit yet again.
Khali, you're up.
Ooh, how much health does this thing still have?
Less than Snowy Owl's wing.
That's true. Okay, well,
She's winging it.
might as well make another magical bomb.
A hit.
Can I kill it?
You did not.
What about the splash damage?
Did not.
What are?
Fort
Eldar.
save.
Let's throw it. I hate that I have to go into my feats every time to do this because
You
it won't.
don't. You could just add it to the description of ranged strikes. Oh, it failed again.
Is off guard.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll reload. Yeah. Make bomb, throw, bomb, reload.
Well, this thing is hacking away at Kirrik pretty seriously, so Snowy Owl casts Forbidding Ward.
Right.
And last action will be a guidance on Khali. Now it's Kirik's turn.
I'm going to no scar with this. Which will switch me to Victor's Wreath. And then I'll attack. And then I'll attack. And then I'll end my turn.
Hey, Teriani.
I should have left.
The clearest shot in the world.
God, dude, I should have left.
2-for-1 special.
Teriani's out, or Snowy Owl's out of reach. Khali's out of reach.
I look at
I'm
Kirrik.
in range
I
of
look
it,
at the
actually.
zombie. I'm sorry.
I think
I
I'm
don't
in
think
range of it, actually.
Kelly's in range.
Oops, yep, everybody's in range. Teriani,
Oh, yeah, hold
finally.
on. I'm not in range.
Nope, he's moving.
All right, give me my
I'm
damage.
in range explicitly so that if I fail, everybody gets a chance to reroll. Like,
The fucking-
explicitly for that reason.
There's a chance that I just miss here.
Yeah, that.
You found it. It's a
You
I
know,
five.
opened that.
This is we're in the best time.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. We are. Does a 24 hit?
No.
I fucking hate this game.
We
Even
were
before this
letting.
thing just fucking kills itself
Well, we
to
just
cause
want.
the explosion.
We want Yawn to get all the credit because he's the evil undead smiting cleric.
I can apply a fort save, but for some reason I don't think it'll be very effective. Anyway, yeah, that's all my actions.
Where's my spear?
You dropped it. It's still in the
Yeah.
ice.
I think it's over here. Alright. Looks like it's still Teriani's turn.
Oh, did I forget to hit in turn? I got you.
Alright. 2 action. Oh. How many hit points you got right now, Kirrik?
Not enough.
I have 50 hit points, which is higher than I
probably
think
enough.
probably the average roll, but I am more likely to critically fail.
We're not gonna chance that. We're not gonna chance that at all.
That being said, if I go
Do it,
go
Khali.
down, well, because this thing dies, I'm probably gonna be fine in the long run. So
Wait, guys. What if you 3-action heal?
Mm,
You give Kirrik more HP. You probably kill the Mudgross.
it does get a fort save though, so it could just do.
It could do 0, but a fort save is pretty guaranteed damage.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
we'll do
hurt the
it.
last of its health to do the wing.
I mean, I guess how often do you get the 3-action heal?
A 5th level heal spell. That's because you're font, so never mind. I'm so used to clerics preparing heal spells. You didn't target anybody.
Oh, well. There we go. Oh, I think Teriani's in that range too.
He was, but
Yeah, he's fine.
Alright, I think... Am I not in that range?
you are.
Oh, okay.
Well, he failed his fort save.
Yes.
Why does it keep telling me I'm stretching?
Stretching
Why
over
can't I
distance
click
is
the
0.
value?
Alright, he is healed for explosion damage.
Explosion of healing. Explosion of damage.
Yep, so he will shatter upon death in a 10-foot emanation, which does hit Khali and does not hit Stowy Owl. Here's your reflex save for 30 damage.
Only. What did I?
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my cat's luck. At Kirrik, you also get to reroll.
I don't know if I want to.
Well, too bad you're gonna do it because I don't want to take damage.
Damn it.
Is it a May? What's the one that lets him?
It's the luck of the clouder because they changed it. You can also reroll your thing if you failed the same roll that I did.
He can, so he doesn't have to.
But do it anyways because you can.
No, because there's a chance I crit fail and then I go down.
The luck, it always
Are you
uses better
trying to say
result.
Khali's not
It's a
lucky?
fortune effect.
Oh, okay, if it's a fortune effect, then I'll
It's a
reroll.
fortune effect. You always use the better roll.
Use the better
Gotcha.
result.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will reroll.
Alright,
So you're
I-
telling me there's a chance.
Luck of the Clouder? I thought that
Yeah.
said luck of the Chowder for a second.
Hey.
I know, right?
Yeah, you know, Chowder's pretty lucky.
Reflex saving throw. Reroll and keep higher. I still failed. No, I literally positioned myself here in case somebody critically failed.
With these things destroyed, the effect sort of making the ice dangerous and treacherous, actively attacking you, sort of subsides. However, what does not subside is Yawn's condition. We don't need to be in initiative, but we can't also sort of sit back because it is actively growing on Yawn, and you get the sense that whatever this is happening is escalating on the scale of minutes.
Oh goodness, so we don't have time. Do we have time to
And it
identify
takes
this?
tentatives
Probably
to
not.
identify it, so...
I have a potential answer. I have planned for this.
Are you
Because
gonna cut off my arm?
Not only can I invalidate my own out of combat healing, but I'm pretty sure I can invalidate negative conditions that last for more than combat.
You rally your
'Cause I can
allies.
do this every 6 seconds.
Okay, cool. That potentially could work. So if you
'Cause
want,
he gets to re-roll the save that originally applied it, even if this effect normally doesn't allow you to do that.
correct, yes. So give yourself Yawn that condition.
I'm gonna do the same thing for my clumsy, by the way.
Your
Where
clumsy's
was that when we
your,
were all seasick?
your clumsy's
Oh, is
permanent.
clumsy gone?
Clumsy's permanent.
But I could roll a save against it, even if I normally wouldn't be able to. It doesn't say anything about duration.
Yeah, we got to start talking about curses.
But it's a negative effect.
What if I cast
Oh,
Sure Footing on
do
him?
you have to try to counteract check it? Is that what's about to happen?
Like, I could do that, right?
Hold
Get rid of
on.
his clumsy.
Does anyone have the ability to grow back an arm? Because we could just kind of like hack off his arm at the shoulder and...
Okay, so we are explicitly dealing with a curse. So it is not he is clumsy for weird reasons. So let's look at the curse trait. Curses are always magical. Effects with this trait can be removed only by effects that specifically target curses. So yeah, Kirrik, you are like, I'm gonna get over this, and it just seems to not be shaking away. However, when Yawn attempts it, it also is sort of rebuffed. Yawn, you are also cursed. It becomes apparent when One Moment Till Glory does not work that these are curse effects. If you guys want to attempt to recall knowledge to sort of identify these curses, you are able to. But Yawn's is advancing dangerously fast.
So. Well, I don't have the ability to recall knowledge, but if Yawn touches the Gatewalker mark, does it interact at all?
It does in the fact that it seems to try and overwhelm the Gatewalker mark. Like Yawn is infectious.
Where was I?
So yeah, we'll do anything about it, being a sort of goddess and all.
We do have a local occultist.
This
I don't have anything in my repertoire that gets rid of curses.
You don't have a one-action recall knowledge with occultism?
I do have a one-action recall knowledge of occultism. In my head, I was thinking identify. That'll take 10 minutes.
If it doesn't take 10 minutes, I can attempt to recall knowledge on it too.
it will not take 10 minutes. It's not identifying magic.
It's, I roll exactly one. What the fuck?
Me too.
So are we? This is on Yawn's problem.
Yeah.
All right, make a new tab here.
Yeah, this is yet another reason why I prefer Pathfinder 2, because I bet the 5e version of this doesn't have that. Curses don't explicitly say they only get undone by things that target curses, and then this would become just a long conversation.
It just does whatever. Okay, I have a DC now. Khali, you think Yawn is turning into a crystal of ice? Absolutely. Occultism. Okay. Teriani, you have heard this phrase before when we have had conversations regarding Asoyo. A adjective was used in his descriptions when we were with the Oasia. It's poetic that Yawn was the one afflicted with it, and also that Asoyo's mark seems to be protecting Kirrik from it. This is the Black Frost. It is a occult disease that only the hardiest can survive, like on the scale of days.
Is it a disease or a curse?
Yes,
Will an anti-plague help?
it is the divine disease. Yawn has caught Corpus.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue.
So how do we fix this?
Well, I should have remembered cleanse affliction.
If
Would have been a good start.
So if Yawn, if you manage to fail a fort save and move to stage 2, you will not be at risk of being overwhelmed by the cold damage.
So the best chance for survival is to fail the fort save?
Yep.
Well, can you elect to fail save?
You cannot.
And I can't use dispel magic or anything.
Dispel magic, I think, always works. No, it has to specifically counteract curses.
What about... This is a disease. Can I use anti-disease potions to help assist him?
Only if it specifically affects curses.
Or if it's specifically...
It just says
cleansed
diseases.
Well,
affliction.
curses can't be dispelled by things that don't.
Not
affect
like
curses.
dispelling it, but like helping him not.
Yeah, help him with the save.
Yeah.
The next time it comes around.
Effects with this trait can be removed only by effects that specifically talk. Okay, so in that case, yes, I think an anti-plague.
Okay.
An anti-plague
But
would
go,
help with the
Yawn.
save.
I think we don't want him to take this now. I think we want him to fail once, and then have a day to get cleanse affliction that he can take, right? And then we load him up with anti-plagues, because then once he takes cleanse affliction, then he can potentially redo it. And
Well-
also,
Mhm.
can't one moment till glory give him another chance to save?
I was gonna say, one moment of glory when you tried it would have triggered it in the first place. So,
Okay.
Black Frost check here, Yawn. Perfect.
Hey,
So you gain weakness to cold and are drained 1.
not a.
Because then, if we rest again, you can do cleanse affliction, and I can just spam one moment till glory with you chugging anti-plagues until you're good.
Giveth.
Give it you one more.
Before we commit too many resources to this, give me...
I can just make
just
these.
a
So.
Yeah,
moment.
this is all literally free.
Yeah, I can straight up just make these if we need to.
Yeah, and you can make them at will with versatile vials.
Mhm.
Just not hand them over and hold on to them because they only last a round.
Hmm.
So, fun problems. Welcome to the finale.
Scrolls are consumable, right?
You could eat them, yeah.
So,
Well, papyrus, I guess.
Usually made
if
out
I
of
have present
skin.
consumable, can I use it to grab a scroll?
What?
Oh, Justin, can you use his
Present
prescient planner?
Yeah, it's present
present consumable.
consumable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scrolls are consumable, so they work with You were prepared for this. This is a perfect use of
Oh,
Precious Planner,
pull,
and I'll give you a hero point for thinking of it. Your own
So then we
abilities.
can.
so
Then we
I
don't have to
pull
wait till
a
tomorrow.
scroll of Cleanse of Fiction out of my backpack.
It'll be limited to the level that Precious Planner gives you.
No higher than half of my level. So, 5. Because when we have levels, we generally round up.
All right, let's look at scrolls.
And a second level scroll should be 5.
Third
And
rank scroll.
normally,
You could get up to third rank. That's
I can
pretty
get up to third
good.
rank. But only second rank is needed, right?
I mean, you want the bonus on counteract checks. You would know that Black
Yeah,
Frost
that's right.
mechanically is a level 10 affliction.
Gosh.
Oh, like character level 10.
Yeah.
So spell rank. Hold on. Is that even possible, a third? So spell rank. Third rank is 6 level.
Let's
which
go to the
I think
counterspell
will
video that I posted a week ago for reasons.
Unless even a critical success would only let me go up to 9.
Well, he's looking for this. I wanted to identify this earlier, and you gave me the dagger, but not this.
So scrolls are identified weirdly. Let me see if it's on anybody's spell list. The nature of the scroll is under. Is it in your bag?
Yeah, it's in one of my mini
Yeah.
containers.
It is on the occult spell list, so Teriani is able to immediately identify it.
Ooh, I'll
Hmm.
dump these in Teriani's inventory in a minute then.
I
Oh,
can
hey,
swim,
Teriani might have wanted this.
but I can already fly. It's
Oh.
okay. I'll put it away and set up for somebody else to fly.
Here you go.
Hmm.
What
I
about
don't think I
Kirrik's
could
curse?
counteract it.
It's not as pressing or lethal, I don't think, but
At least not with a third rank spell.
Alright.
Also, is there not like a spell level for that affliction, or is it actually a rank 10 spell?
I mean, it is. It is from a fucking what you call it, outsider. Not just a outsider,
Yeah,
but like one of the outsiders.
yeah. But it's kind of one of those things that feels vaguely unintentional, like countering the clay golem's curse in the first iteration of PF2E.
Yep, Prescient Planner won't get you a scroll high enough. If only someone could cast 4th level or higher divine spells.
Yeah,
Or
can
occult.
I?
You can both cast it. It's an occult spell. Oh, but it's not on your spell list, is it? Teriani.
Nope. But if he
You
makes a scroll,
listen. Here's your
Oh.
here's your break the system. Is you prescient plan one, and then you add it to your spell list, and then you prepare it tomorrow.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I need to be the player of this campaign. Who's running next?
But present planning scrolls feels a bit weird because,
I mean, I'm not going to
like,
look too hard at it because that is the feat, what the feat do.
yeah. Well, it's because present planner says the item must be a piece of adventuring gear and cannot be a weapon, armor, alchemical item, magic item, or other treasure. And then present consumables specifically says you can procure a consumable item from your backpack instead of basic adventuring gear. But do those other negatives like alchemical item, magic item not apply?
I don't think so because it's first of all, scrolls aren't spelled out on it, but alchemical items are.
Well, scrolls are magic items.
That's true, yeah. But I think that's what
But like the level 7, like it's because consumables aren't like laid out in the first section. The only thing is it must be a piece of adventuring gear, and then consumables are specifically added. Actually, hold on. Let me see if there's a Prussian planar feature.
Getting my information straight from 4-year-old threads and Reddit, as
Yeah.
God intended.
My reading is that it super works, and that's sort of the point of it. Because like, what are high level consumables that are non magical?
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work that way.
Yeah.
Am I
There's
okay to
also not a higher level of pressing consumable that would clarify magical items. So it's not invalidating anything I could get in the future by allowing it to get
Yeah,
magical
I think that
items.
instead of a piece of adventuring gear is
Yeah.
um
It's a
Yeah, because they could have worded it differently. They could have said a piece of adventuring gear. They could have said non-magical consumable. Usually, Pathfinder
a
is pretty
non-magic.
explicit.
Yeah, that's fair. And a non-magical consumable would limit myself to alchemical, which would be specifically disallowed by the same logic.
Yeah. Okay, so this thing's rank 10. That means that we need a rank 4 cleanse affliction to critically succeed, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's like, is it rank 10 or is it spell level? Like, is it rank 10 or is it like a character, like an item level 10?
rank
It says rank
10.
10. Rank of
Okay.
10.
Then I think it's actually impossible for us to
Yeah,
cleanse.
I think it is, yeah.
Not unless Snowy Owl can pull at least a 7th level cleanse affliction out of her ass.
Well,
Is the counteract for the curse in relation to cleanse affliction specifically rank 10? Or is that if you just want to try to remove curse it?
let's look up counteracting.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
5th
just
rank
gonna draw
available
the
to me.
Gatewalker mark on his hand.
So Snowy Owl is not a Gatewalker, but also has the Gatewalker mark, and she told you that she originally got it, or Sakawachi originally got it from her grandmother through a ritual.
Yeah.
Placebo
the
effect.
only
Give him a
way.
mark.
Does she know that ritual? Can we give Yawn a Gatewalker mark?
Because I'm pretty sure when we ran into the similar issue with the clay golem, I think I hand waved something about it. Like in order to allow it to even be cured.
Well, just because the wording of it, it almost implies that cleanse affliction works on a different,
Yeah,
work
but
affects it at a different level.
it
So-
does, but the specific wording is like until successfully treated with the cleanse
Yeah.
affliction. And it's
So
like that implies it has to succeed per normal rules.
we're huddled together, and Snowy Owl will let you know what her insight is. She gathers you for some serious time and says,
He's gonna die.
I
Sorry.
can't give him this mark of protection without transferring it.
No, so one of us gives him the mark.
To save your life, I would risk mine.
Wait,
But
but does actually does Asaya over there wants something with us, right? It might throw more of a wrench in her plans if one of us were to give up our mark, unless there's a specific need to have that kind of protection in the
no, I
future.
can't. I wouldn't be able to. It would have to be mine.
Hmm.
It would have to come from me during the ritual. It's not a rune that can be scraped from skin to skin. It is an ancestral blessing of my people. It would mean exposing me to this curse would be fatal.
Hmm.
Is there another way?
Well, let's go ahead and try this cleanse affliction
Well-
first.
Yeah,
Well-
let's try the contemplation first, and then there's just the fact that like, what if we just leave Yawn at the lower tier?
No, I'm going.
Well, what I mean is like, if the cleanse fiction works, then it works, and we're good.
Oh, okay.
But the bottom 2 tiers don't kill you, right?
I mean,
Does
it
not
drains me
appear so.
constantly.
Just yeah.
Every
Yeah,
day.
but drained 1 and drained 2 isn't dead.
Yeah, they don't kill you, and your
It's
weakness cold
just-
5,
Weakness
Which is
called
the-
10 once it's stage 3.
which is obviously bad.
Mhm.
But 1, you're not dead, and 2, Snowy Owl's not dead.
Yep.
Because you can prepare a rank 5 cleanse fiction, right?
Yep.
And then we just, I mean, we try that, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then we just keep going.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's gonna be a walking ice cube at the end of this. Literal frost atronach.
It's not the first time. Funnily enough.
Oh god.
all right. So I guess I'll do the thing. Actually, how much gold do I have? And how much does a rank 2 scroll, since I'm just learning it, cost?
I have a whole lot of money if you need money for this.
There's no way a rank 2 scroll costs 80 gold,
That
right?
seems too much. Scrolls, treasure, consumables. 12 gold.
12 gold? Okay. All right, so I have 8 plat, 1 gold, 9 silver, and 1 copper. So I guess I changed that to 6 plat, 9 gold.
Kirrik, your curse is what is causing the clumsy condition. Eventually, someone might have an opportunity to identify what it is.
So I subtract the gold, and then you give me the scroll, and then I immediately turn around and roll my spellcasting modifier to try to add the scroll to my spellbook.
Feed it
Right.
to Clickety. You don't have a spellbook. You have Clickety.
Yeah, to feed it to add it to my clickety.
Clickety teaches you magic.
I think the horrifying part is going to be when I open clickety like a book.
Gross.
Which I'm 90% sure is just a spellcasting modifier check. So I guess. Or what was it, cast puff? No, occultism. I've done this before, I swear. So a plus 19. I re-roll.
Hmm.
Would have been scary. I'm fairly certain a 35 succeeds.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, I do that. Actually, that was a lot of effort. Yawn cast divine spells, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That means he gets to prep it for free without.
We
getting
already
it.
said this, Joe, and you just kept going.
Sorry. Whatever. I'll be
Teriani, give
cleansed.
me an occultism check.
I already did.
Yeah, give me a different
Another one.
occultism check. This is for what Kirrik's curse is. Other than being clumsy, it might have other effects. Wink, it does.
Is this like an identifier? Or do you want me to just roll like recall knowledge?
Recall knowledge. To the bottom. This curse is not occult in nature, as you sort of investigate what's going on here. And as I verbally stall to find the DCs by level, table. That's not what. So you are barely able to determine that he has been cursed with classic bad luck. Not only is he clumsy as the luck sort of manifests and hinders his maneuverability, he has disadvantage on initiative rolls.
Wow.
Mm.
A Gyukubu?
The Gyukubu.
Cube.
So we still have no way to get rid of this because we don't have Remove Curse. We just have the one of the things that works on that other curse.
So, fun fact: remove curses of legacy.
Yeah, Cleanse Affliction would affect this, and it is not anywhere near as powerful as the Black Frost is.
Cool.
So there's a chance you get out of this and can live another day.
Well, yeah, that'd be real swell.
Snowy Owl has given you sort of a workaround that will at least prohibit Yawn from manifesting the curse a la Corporus, but risks contracting it herself if she volunteers that protection from herself to you.
Yeah.
So, or somebody could just knock it out of the park with Remove Curse.
Yeah. I think we skip forward to the point where we can attempt the remove.
Get to solid effects on attempts on it.
Yeah.
So
and then
you guys want to just stay camped out of the temple, a little unwilling to move in.
Yeah, I think so. I think we want to we take one good crack at getting Yawn fixed up.
Works for me.
It's unfortunate that
And if that doesn't work, we just keep going.
Managed to, get the one thing that everyone else was immune to.
We go, oh no, anyways.
I mean, theoretically, if we can reseal or whatever, stop a soil or what the fuck's going on.
Now I made it personal.
Then it'll go away, right?
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 Big doubt, but yeah. Am I okay to hit the rest button or?
Yeah, you guys can hit the rest button. I'm not keeping track of time anymore because in the wastes of the void, time is lost on meaning.
Yeah.
Oops, I've been muted. I was saying I had a bunch of cool things to say about how now Yawn has a personal reason to be going after Osoyo.
He's just slightly cursed. It'll be fine.
And apologies for targeting the one guy who wasn't immune to the affliction.
It was bound to happen.
Immune to the 10th level affliction.
And perhaps it was destiny. It's not 10th level, it's 10th rank. That's twice as worse.
Yeah, it's 20th level.
Yeah.
17th level.
19th.
17th, I guess? Yeah.
No, wait.
No, I think it is 19th.
Yeah, because that's a 10th. Yeah. The 17th would be 9th level spells, which was really impressive in 5th edition.
Alright, well, let's crank out those move curses. Those cleanse afflictions.
Alright. I'll also find the time to find food.
You find food while we set up camp.
Yeah. I always seem to find food. Nobody asks where it comes from.
I don't need your suspicious food.
Can I re-roll that?
Yeah,
point.
sure.
Oh. And then,
Uh,
hold on, I have to do spell prep things and.
Oh wait, we can't even do it on a crit success.
well, that explicitly was a failure.
Because crit success looks like level +3.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Yawn, it's just frostbite. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll give it one last try.
We'll just
Yeah.
keep you all.
Here's your fort save for the day.
Did you take the anti-plague? No.
All right, you move to stage 3. Or drained 2.
Stage
You know
3.
what drain 2 means he's not taking damage.
Well, drained 1 meant he wasn't taking damage. We can. What's the condition if he makes a save again and fails again from this point? He's just 3 till he dies, right?
It will not get worse than 3. Yes.
All right. So we just statistically, I keep using this until you're stage 2 again. Make it a little less worse.
I do have one last counteract check that I'd like to do real quick.
All right.
Life is
Well,
pain.
that-
Life is pain.
it's not a critical failure.
All right. Kirrik is still clumsy 3 though, right?
Yeah, you could have used one of those Cleanse Afflictions on Kirrik. That has
I think both of those were from Yawn.
I believe.
DC, you were looking to beat.
Does a 31 beat that?
A 31 is 31 is a success. Counteract the target if its counteract rank is 6 or less. So this is not off of a rank, this is off of a level. So I don't think I need to make a conversion.
Because the thing probably isn't level 12 or higher.
Yeah.
A counteract rank 6. It's on a success is generally the levels associated with that are 13 to 14.
Yep.
There is a table for that.
Counteract table. So on a
Well-
success, I'm gonna have to watch the stupid counteract video that I posted. If an effect's level is unclear and it came from a creature, half and round up the creature's level. So I've done that in my head. You got a success. It's counteracted. Kirrik, you're no longer clumsy.
Okay. See, I'm good for something.
So here's the next question: do we want to kill? We as far as we're aware, we have no time crunch, right?
You are limited by supplies, and where you are until you get up on the high ice, Teriani can subsist, and Khali doesn't believe in food anymore.
So do we want to just take another day? Everybody get their spell slots back, and we just press on. Because like the worst thing that can happen is Yawn succeeds his daily saving throw right now. It goes higher.
Why would you say that?
Or he critically succeeds.
So if we decide we're gonna hang out and everybody get the spell slots back, I don't spam one moment to glory to get you to level 2. That way it doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. Because if you succeed, I don't spam 1 minute to glory to get you to level 2. And if you don't succeed, I do spam 1 minute to glory to get you to level 2. And you just sit with your weakness to cold Android 1. We press on with you having a mild cold.
That's a lot of words for saying I'm just going to take conditional frostbite damage for the rest of the campaign.
I mean, it's not conditional. You're not as long as we leave you at level 2 or 3, you will not take the damage. We can meter this. It's okay.
Yeah. Living on the edge.
It's like the difference between you being in so much pain it's debilitating, and us drip feeding you pain medication. Too much, and then maybe you just pass out, but not enough, and then you suffer horrible pain.
Well, if we're going to regain our spell slots, I will definitely use one of those spell slots for a cleanse affliction again, and then the
I
other
feel
one
like
for.
now is a great time to mention that I apparently have 2 bulk of rations just in one of my bags. I don't know how many days of food that is. We're good for a little bit.
2 bulk of rations.
Apparently, I don't know what I got. I guess I've just been hoarding them every time we
A
Um,
shitload of rations. That is
Riddleson had in the
22
bag.
weeks of food.
He had like 10 in the bag,
Yeah,
at least. I know that.
Riddleson had about 90 days worth of food in his bag of holding for a single person.
Yeah, I have 20 rations here. 2 bulk
and
of rations.
rations are by the week.
Yeah, you have 20
Yeah.
weeks of food for a single.
Oh,
So
cool.
if-
I have a lot of food here.
If food is our only time constraint, we can take the extra day, I think.
Well, and while you are here, off of the high frost, you can subsist.
Tyler opens her bag and discovers she has so much food.
And
What
she
a
doesn't need to
hoarder.
eat.
I do need to eat. I need to eat more than you guys sometimes. Now I need to eat less than you guys, except for at certain times.
Still need snacks.
Nom,
So
nom,
you
nom,
can get y'all
nom,
spell
nom.
slots back.
Considering how this went, do you guys think I should hang on to the 5th rank cleanse affliction?
Maybe.
I honestly don't know.
For
don't-
perspective, because I have the telekinetic converters, I can turn it into a 5th rank telekinetic maneuver or telekinetic haul. So it's not like completely dead if we never find anything to cleanse. Also, I can just like poke Yawn every time I go to bed.
Poke.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. Even if it's just because I don't. If I understand my math right, we cannot cleanse Black Frost curse. The Black Frost curse.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
It is literally. We're talking about divinity levels here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah. No, yeah.
because the critical success at our level is just 8 or lower.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at it when you're rolling your critical success table, it's critical success 8 or lower. It's the level of the spell plus 3.
I
looking at that.
Welcome to the tundra, and you're not supposed to get Black Frost yet.
Yet.
Well, I mean, level 13 character can cast a 7th level cleanse affliction and cure it on a crit success.
All
Yeah,
right.
character 4 levels higher than us may be able to.
Start doing push-ups.
Yeah, how many flies do I have to kill? Well, I guess in Pathfinder, just a few big ones. I do like that they rolled like cure disease, cure poison, and what was the old version called? What curse? Cleanse curse? Purify curse?
Yeah, some of that.
No, remove curse. They rolled all of those spells into a single cleanse affliction. And just
Well,
heighten it for the better
getting your
effects.
spell block slots back. Here's the next day fort save
For the cold, right?
for the. Yep. So you're gonna stay at stage 3.
Sorry.
And then I spam 1 moment of glory till you stage 1 or stage 2 again.
Well, he might crit succeed and go back to stage 1.
That's true. Is that a risk you want to take?
I honestly, if I had known it was literally impossible for me to even try to cleanse it, probably would have just stuck with 2.
Stuck at 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You
so
don't get to
even
make that call.
every day you make the save. So what I was saying is I can spam one moment to glory until you get a success, and so you're back to 2. But there's a chance you critically succeed and go to 1.
Yeah, and then we just kind of pump you full of healing.
You can't be healed.
Yeah.
Then we pump you full of dreams.
So I guess it's your call if you want to attempt to be 2 or.
Yeah, I mean, I like the solution you guys brought up earlier, which was maybe this is a Soyo's problem.
I mean that too. We could just march forward and try to stop a Soyo. Because that
We
feels
have
like
to
that's
keep
the
Yawn
territory
extra
we're
for.
in.
And you got an out. Snowy Owl will give you her protection.
It's true. We're ready to let the goddess die.
The divine beings at B seem really determined to make sure that Yawn dies by cold damage, so I think I'm going to stay that course.
Okay.
All right, whatever. Let's go.
All
So
right.
forward we go.
So Khali was going to investigate the door. It's been a couple of days, but you have the time to make this crafting check. We're
I
not-
think I was gonna start a new fight.
No.
It'd be funny.
If it starts a new fight, I'm cackling about it.
So someone broke this door at one point, and it looks like it has been haphazardly repaired with alchemical fire.
Alchemical.
Fire?
Yeah, someone remelted the door in such a way to reseal it. It is not locked, it is sealed.
Can I just melt it some more?
If you have a source of heat, you can attempt to work your way through the door with a thievery check.
I have
Don't
fire
worry,
and lots
that's
of
good
torch
on the
things.
black and pump,
Alternatively,
because
if you are someone with alchemical crafting, you can make a crafting check instead.
Well, we're gonna make a crafting check because, yeah, I have fire, I have thievery, I have both of these things.
Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me that which I desire.
I genuinely, I just have all of these things. Can I get the crafting check?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. I don't have a button for it because it's like alternatively use crafting. I can make a button, but
should I just roll this
yeah, roll crafting.
like blind?
Not a secret check.
Public roll. Is
They-
this an
you
alchemy thing or is this just a crafting thing?
What's the difference?
I get a +2 if it's an alchemy thing.
If it's an alchemy thing, can you define that?
If it's an alchemy thing.
You're not making an item.
Yes, but we've had this discussion before about correlations with alchemy. Anyways, here's a crafting
Okay,
check.
well, crit success, so whatever, door's unlocked.
Opening door.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Here's Wonder Door.
Just think, that could have been a 38.
Well, I'm not clicking the door. You're the one that's going to spring the trap.
with a long stick. Oh, I guess we're applying Kirrik to the problem. I am explicitly around the corner.
Everyone's in position. I'll open the door.
Whee.
Opening the doorway reveals the end of the session.
Really?
Ba 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 ba.
Meh.
Yeah.
And I guess the clock does say about that time.
Did I magically get 4 levels so I can try another counteract check?
Well, 4 levels or 4 sessions. The campaign's going to end either way.
Levels of 4 sessions.
So if Yawn dies, he gets the pilot Snowy Owl, right?
That's not the worst suggestion. If Yawn dies, why did you let that happen?
We decided we liked Snowy Owl better as a character than Yawn, I guess. If we just let Yawn
She's
die
like,
from it instead of letting Snowy
I
Owl
can
sacrifice
cure you.
herself.
No, thanks. This is my problem.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Godlike entity, some guy you met on a blue rock. Godlike entity with snowy owl wings, some guy with a big stick.
The wings are pretty nice.
Well, you're not supposed to agree with me.
Oh, my bad. If you want me to fight you over it, like I will. Like we can argue all night.
No, I'm good.
Do we have access to Breath of Life?
Yawn does.
Yes.
Sean does.
Do you mind if I retcon, since I now know that it's impossible for me to cleanse that affliction to
Yeah,
replace it with Breath of Life?
It shouldn't have been news. Yeah.
Well, you know how slow I am on the uptake.
It's okay. We talked about it being impossible about as often as we talked about Yawn being able to prep it.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, I'm sitting here with the 5th level cleanse affliction, but I got use out of it.
That's also really fair.
It's okay. You switch over to Breath of Life, and then, and then you die, and as a reaction, cast it on yourself. DM? I think DM's going to say no to that one.
I mean, you can.
It is a
Really?
reaction.
It's a reaction.
I mean, because if he
Yeah.
can reaction cast that on himself, that's kind of problem solved.
Yeah. But like, if he dies to cold damage, he'd restore 5d8 hit
No,
points
hell,
by none.
yeah.
Oh, true.
But maybe he'll die from
True.
something else.
Is it all cold damage he takes can't be healed from, or cold damage from the
It's
disease?
cold damage from the disease.
Okay.
So, how does that interact with this weakness to cold?
It does.
Well, if the disease procs to cold damage, the weakness to cold makes that more damage.
As what if I just hand him the rock? Because I have resistance 10 to cold, and then we hand the rock to him, and that gives him resistance 10 and weakness 10, so that should average out.
Now you're thinking with math.
That way he doesn't take extra, permanent max health damage every time he gets cold. And then being cold is my problem.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
But I guess
we
we'll
can figure
take care of
out
that
just
next
then this
session.
week. Yeah.
Womp.
Womp womp. I forgot to feed my cats. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
They're used to cats who don't need to eat now.
Good
Yeah,
night.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Bye,
Bye bye.
guys.
Bye.